Hey guys, this is Mobile Stiltskin. Welcome to Faster Than Life. Wait, Faster Than Light. Sorry,
It's working.
I'm already pretty drunk. This is Space Jesus Forgives All. We're drinking some wine, which we converted from water.
To blood.
We're gonna jump to this store because we're heavily damaged, and Jesus has some paper to burn. You know what I mean? Alright, let's see what's going on at this store. Some stuff we can't use. Halberd
Bunch
beam?
of terrible shit. No.
Well, we do need to repair, so we can start with that. You know, we can't really resist missiles, which makes me want to repair more than I usually would, but I also kind of want to upgrade the artillery, which we could do, and power.
I think you should. I think that would be helpful.
Yeah, the artillery is pretty good. Our weapon situation, I think, is alright. Actually, we might need
with the artillery, it'll be quite acceptable.
Power before we can really even get more out of our 3 artillery.
Do you want to get 2 power?
Well, I don't know. We don't necessarily need the heal bomb and everything on at the same time. Let's just go ahead and upgrade it.
Alright.
Alright. Jesus is ready to forgive the shit out of some people.
Infidels, I think they're called.
Yeah, they don't become people until...
We did pick up Mohamad.
That's right. And Mohamad has a slightly different philosophy on things. Let's see.
A little bit.
These mantises have boarded us. There are quite a few. But fortunately, Jesus isn't afraid of anything. Jesus can minister to a mantis. He can minister to pretty much anyone. We're gonna use...
And he can mind control one of them, or I mean, temporarily convert one of the mantises.
Yes.
As well.
And in fact, I think that we should do that to a guy on their ship, though.
Why is that?
Because they have a teleporter, so they can board us anyway. We might as well distract them and make them not board us.
That's true.
However, this guy needs to be in there. Okay, now let's send them both in there together. That should be good. Our flak is powering. That'll take a little bit. They don't have any medical facilities. We might get hit with a missile or two, but we should be able to kill them without too much trouble.
That's a pretty stupid setup they have going on as far as weapon systems.
Yeah, that ion is going to do a whole lot of good with a missile paired, because it's so important to get through shields when you have a missile. Well, we resisted the ion damage, but that didn't really matter.
That's a nasty missile, though.
Yeah, it is a 3 damage missile. It does take a while to charge, but that's kind of why I was thinking about repairing a little more. Oh well. Let's turn off the swarm missiles. We don't really need that. Teleport over, and we'll use the heal bomb once it's done charging.
Or just don't.
Well, we're gonna need to, so let's...
Are we?
Yeah. Well, it missed, so...
Well...
That's okay. Our flak just fired, and so we can take a power out of that and put it... That is a big old fire. Let's just...
Yeah, that's nasty.
Well, at least we won. We got some fuel and some scrap. It looks like Mohamad and Jesus went on temporarily to the afterlife. That's not so bad. Well, let's go ahead and fix this all up, and we'll be right back. Alright, we're all ready to go. Now that Mohamad's been cloned a few times, I just thought it might be fun to point out that he used to be really quite good at a lot of things, but now he knows only violence.
God.
I don't know if that's historically appropriate. Let's not make any judgments on the Islamic faith.
Oh no.
It's what's happening in our version of that
history, space history.
Right. I mean, we're kind of creating a new space history. The reason I'm looking at this is because I have an urge to upgrade.
Do we have an actual path to the exit?
Yeah, I checked. We're good on that front. I think we probably should upgrade our engines since we have no other defense against missiles. So at least now we have almost a 50% chance of dodging missiles.
This is better.
Yes, the Angel Morinai is really very, very good at the engines, and Paul, of course,
Paul is also...
The scales fell from his eyes, and he learned many things on his journey.
About engines.
Let's go here to delay the rebels and then jump away. Well, nothing happened, but that's... Also, look how small it is that the rebels get to gain on us. It's because their pathetic sensors can't find us in the nebula. Oh, let's see. There's an unarmed Zoltan transport. It's a peace envoy. Well, of course Jesus would hear them out.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, we are contemplating, yeah. They talk about peace and harmony, and they want us to meet some of their bros. Well, hey, we're all about meeting bros. What do you think?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the Zoltan homeworlds, and so we might get to meet some, like, really cool Zoltans. Well, I have no idea what would happen there. I've definitely never seen anything like this before, so let's go ahead and jump away.
But who knows what we might do when we find them.
Yeah. Oh, look, we can trade missiles for drone parts. That seems like a...
once-in-a-lifetime deal, definitely.
A dubious trade at best. Oh, an asteroid field.
Wonderful.
Let's see. These Zoltans mistakenly thought Jesus was trying to mine these asteroids when clearly he was only trying to help, wayward asteroid souls or something along those lines. I don't really know. The important thing is that they're wrong and Jesus is going to have to explain it to them. But that's okay. The heavy laser is going to take down their Zoltan shield. We're going to need the missiles to take out that med bay. And now we can use our mind control, so let's just do that, have a little fun with them. And, I don't even think we actually need the swarm missiles necessarily.
I don't think we do either. I think we could probably just drop them in there.
Yeah, these Zoltans are just so eager to learn about the light of Jesus that they practically fall over speaking in tongues as soon as he boards their ship.
And Mohamad, that's like a double threat.
Yeah, look, Mohamad appears to have finished mastering the way of violence, which, again, I mean, we're not talking about real life. This is only, what's happening in here. Real life, Mohamad was a very peaceful guy. He never murdered anybody for no reason, He was just really big into love and stuff, right? I mean, that was my understanding.
Absolutely. He was a very peaceful warlord.
I forgot that I had the flak on, but that's okay. I think the flak, the flak knew to miss because God was on our side.
Well, really, God is in the ship.
Yeah, well, he's an aspect of God, he's not...
depending on your tradition.
Right. Well, there is only one correct tradition, and that's, obviously of the Mormon faith.
That's true, yeah.
Let's go ahead and
he is also on the ship.
Let's talk to these bros of the Zoltans we talked to earlier.
I concur.
Well, we could attack, but we could also just, try and get to know these guys. That seems like might be pretty fun.
That's very Christ-like.
Okay, so here, let's go ahead and see. They open communications with us, and they don't think that there's any way to save us. Well, this sounds a lot like the Pharisees, but some of the Pharisees' hearts were not hardened by the Lord, and I think if we use the right words, inspired by Jesus, we might
get a really, really good follower.
I don't know about that. I mean,
maybe. You never know.
That. But I think
you never know.
Perhaps there could be a reconciliation of our ideals without war. I think Jesus would be into that. I don't know. These rebels think that our ideals are too different to be reconciled. The rebels are into murdering everyone who's not human, and the Federation is not quite as down with that. But maybe Jesus could learn to hate everyone who's not human.
He could.
So let's go ahead and say
he's still young.
True progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. That seems like what Jesus would say. All indications of the rebel ship fade away, and a Zoltan fleet appears around our ship. The captain of the ship materializes on the bridge. The previous ship we met, where they were telling us about their bros. Huh. Although our methods are crude and most certainly ineffective, I don't know about that, but let's hear the rest.
Pretty effective.
It is clear that you took our previous meeting to heart. I think maybe he's talking about himself, really. If your ship represents the Federation's willingness to adapt, we shall do what we can to aid in their fight. Well, look, we just got another follower who
Who's
appears
this?
to have mastered every skill. I think this is actually Mary Magdalene.
Mary Mag. Yeah.
Mary Magdalene, yeah. You know...
Who was great at everything.
You know,
Especially
Mary Magdalene
prostitution.
was, first of all, she was a sexy bitch. And
I bet she could suck a mean dick.
Yeah, I mean, if she was good enough for literally God, then she has to
true.
be. I mean,
according to that Scorsese movie.
Well, you know, some people say that Jesus never had sex.
I think those people are probably virgins.
But, you know, even if that's the case, Muhammad had a shitload of wives, and there's no reason he wouldn't have done that if he had been around at the right time.
He had like black wives, white wives,
he was
adult wives,
all about
non-adult wives.
He did have some non-adult wives. Well, you know, by his definitions, you know, sometimes 10-year-olds are adults.
Yeah, it's all a matter of perspective.
If you're a prophet, you get to decide who's an adult. I mean, that comes with the territory.
A grown-up.
You know, I think we should upgrade mind control a little bit. I think we should. It'll be good.
I think so too.
And I think we should also upgrade weapons. And that way we can power the heavy laser and the heal bomb at the same time, just in case we need to.
Okay. I don't know if that's a huge priority, but...
Yeah, it could be useful.
It could be useful.
And lastly, I think we'll go ahead and upgrade to sensors, just because I think there are some blue options. Well, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Let's do the clone bay, though.
Why is that?
It'll heal us more, and if our guys die, they can get back in the fight faster.
I'd just do another power bar, honestly.
Maybe that's a good point.
'Cause you're gonna
Jesus was
use
really
that.
into powering all his systems. I think
Yeah, he was very, very power hungry.
Well, the right kind of power. The
Right,
Jesus-y.
the power of the Lord.
Right, like the kind that kills vampires and stuff.
Yeah, he fucking hated vampires.
Jesus was well-known vampire hater. Okay, let's see. There's a pirate that clearly just needs to learn a bit about Jesus. He does have some weapons that are a little scary to Jesus.
Yeah, those are actually quite frightening.
Let's go ahead and take stock of the situation. We can control this mantis, which I think we might do.
Maybe that's Zoltan, because he'd probably get killed.
Ooh. Well, no, because we'd have to take a power out, otherwise he will be strengthened. Remember, level 2 mind control will make the guy stronger.
That's true. Maybe we should do that.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we'll take over the Zoltan, and hopefully he'll die. I mean, get converted. My apologies.
Yeah. Experience spontaneous conversion.
We can board them, I think, too, because we have the heal bomb. And so...
Yeah, there's no real risk.
And also we have the clone bay just in case the heal bomb doesn't charge in time. We have
Also, who can deny the power of the Lord?
I don't think these guys can deny the power of the Lord.
No, and that Zoltan just was... He had a great experience.
Yeah, we're just going to move to a different room so that the power of the Lord can finish charging and heal Jesus and Muhammad. Our spore missiles are at 3, so we're going to hit that med bay. And even though they cloaked, the light of Jesus guided our missiles, and we're gonna
You just can't stop.
Yeah, we're gonna go into the med bay to make sure they don't fix that up and they properly learn about Jesus' teachings. We don't really need doors or sensors, so we can send both.
Really, we're Christian scientists here, so we don't really do the medicine thing.
Yeah, medicine is for people who don't have enough faith, you know, basically.
Yeah, that guy was trying to get a blood transfusion. We just don't do that.
I keep forgetting that I have the flak on, but it's really kind of fine. Jesus isn't afraid of a little bit of flak.
Flag. Space flag.
Yeah. Alright, well, we got him. We're pretty low on missiles, so I kind of don't want to use the heal bomb this time around. Maybe the clone bay will heal us up.
Good estimation.
Okay, we can accept a bribe, which Jesus would never.
No, Jesus is much too ethical. Well, let's see what their weapons are. They've got a... That looks like a Pegasus.
You know, Jesus...
That looks like a Burst Laser 3.
Jesus...
On the left.
That's not a Burst Laser 3, it's a Charge Laser. Boom, look at it.
Oh, you're right. Wow.
I am like a savant at this game, except that I'm drunk.
Yeah, evidently.
We're gonna get boarded by a Mantis. They have a 3 damage missile, I believe.
That's not a Pegasus.
No, but it is a big missile. What we're gonna do here is prevent them from boarding us by mind controlling the Mantis. They have a clone bay, but that's alright, because if we kill them convert them fast enough, then we won't need that.
Good save.
Actually, our guys are gonna probably get converted temporarily themselves. Well, let's see. Yeah, that worked out alright though. They'll just be reborn again. We should fire our 2 swarm missiles.
A little bit dumber than before.
Alright, we took their missile out, but not before it shot us. So we're getting a little low on our hull, but I think as long as we have faith, we'll come out on top.
And we do have faith.
They do have that clone base still going, so once we get 2 missiles, I'm going to shoot at that. We don't want any unpleasant surprises.
Okay.
You know, because like, when the clones come back, they haven't heard about Jesus, and they just don't know better. And
that's why cloning is prohibited in the Bible.
yeah, so we don't use a clone bay. We are just coming back through the power of God.
Whoa, oh, flat coming.
Yeah, well, it's fine.
Yeah, it's alright.
We should probably not turn that on unless we actually need it, though.
Yeah.
We have a little bit extra power. I kind of wish I had upgraded the clone bay against your advice.
It's okay. You're going to use the extra power eventually.
Whoa!
Oh.
Right there.
Oh, thank the heavens, indeed.
You know, it's things like this that make me think God is real. Because
of course he's
in
real.
most
You
games,
are God.
that sort of thing never happens when I need it. I'll get fully repaired when I'm at full health, and pretty much no other time. But it looks like Jesus, he has God on his side.
That's so weird.
It's fine though. We just got repaired almost to full, and we're ready to go ahead and jump to the next sector. This will be the last folks we get to visit.
I think the pirates might be more in need of your enlightenment.
Well, we did already talk to some pirates earlier though. The rock people might need our help too.
If you say so.
I think we should go ahead and minister to the rock people a little bit. You know, it might not be
Okay.
the easiest path.
They're notoriously hard-hearted, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. It might not be the easiest path, but did Jesus choose the easy path? No. No. Jesus chose to minister to the hard-headed Philistines of the rock people, and, you know, it worked out for him, except for the whole getting crucified thing. I bet that hurt pretty bad. But, I mean, that's what God wanted. I'm looking at this.
Kind of a dick.
Kind of want to upgrade oxygen, but leave the rest, save it in case we need a store or to get shields.
You could get the full artillery beam.
Ooh.
Or a flat gun.
That's true. We do have some extra power floating around. That would make it go a lot faster. Yeah, let's do that in case we need to, you know, take out an entire ship and we just don't have a way to convert them properly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and see what these folks in need help with.
Well, let's just use our heavy laser in lieu of the swarm missiles.
That's true.
And save those for heal bombs.
Let's see. A ship without life forms in a dense asteroid field is giving off a distress call. Let's go ahead and see if we can look for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, it looks like we found the decaying remains of some kind of ship coated with crystal. And there's a stasis pod. Well, normally I think Jesus would want to grab the stasis chamber, but we're so close to confronting the Tempter at the end of the game that I don't know if we'll have time to rescue the soul from that stasis chamber. So let's go ahead and take the weapon.
That is not very Christ-like.
Well, I mean, Christ was a realist, and
he was. He also justified his actions quite effectively. So, and to good measure.
I think Christ was a rhetoric and writing major who went to the University of Texas at Austin, so he was probably quite good at justifying his dubious moral decisions. Alright, well we have another hull laser too, so if their shields are down, we can really minister
Fuck
to their
the shit
hull.
out of their hull.
No, minister to their hull. Watch
Oh,
your...
you're right, yes.
Watch
yes.
your goddamn language, you piece of shit. So, I'm sorry. I think the tempter took hold of me. It's just, I get so passionate about purity. Alright, let's jump. Let's go over here. Okay, well, there's some rock pirates here that basically...
Rock pirates that do not seem to have a healing bay.
They look like they need to learn about Jesus really, really badly, though.
That was an oversight.
I'm gonna leave the flak on, and maybe it'll hit the weapons, and if not, our laser will be able to follow up on that. What do you think about this plan?
I agree wholeheartedly. You should put them in a 3 in one of the big rooms and then convert someone.
Yeah, that's a fantastic idea, number one. You know, this is why I pay you the big bucks. That I pay you to do this with me.
So much.
The dollars of love, they call it. That is a really big laser.
That is a lot of lasers coming right at you, and then a Oh, ooh.
Well, we got hit twice, but that wasn't so bad.
Not the worst thing that could have happened.
Our flak fired right when they cloaked, so that's not fantastic. Let's go ahead and let the guy who's been converted talk to them a little bit more.
You could drop a heavy laser on him right now. Oh, nope, never mind.
Well, that's okay. We can finish converting this last guy here, and there we go.
And his eyes are opened.
Yeah, they had quite a few supplies for Jesus. It was very generous of them.
Praise him.
Praise him. That's what it's all about. I have had a lot of my own literal blood tonight. It just tastes so good I can't stop drinking it. There's a store down here. Do you think we should help these people in need first and then go to the store?
I absolutely think we should help them first.
Okay, well, let's do it. We're pretty low on missiles, so we might consider buying them. I kind of even want to use a heal bomb on Jesus and Mohamad right now.
I don't think that would be unwise.
Let's risk it, though. Jesus sometimes gambles. Probably.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, there's some folks who look like their shields are down and they're about to get killed by asteroids. Well, we can just beam them aboard our ship.
Yeah.
Let's do that. And we can, just take them home to their families. That seems like a pretty Jesus-y thing to do. And they gave us some supplies.
Jesus was rewarded.
That's just how it goes, Jesus
will do anything for a reward.
And sometimes no reward. We did give some resources.
I think we need a heal bomb, actually.
Yeah, we haven't had enough heal bombs, I think, in the ship. I wish you wouldn't suggest things like that.
A heal bee.
Let's buy... Oh, they only have 2. Let's go ahead and get them, just in case. We'll get some more when we get to the last stand if they have any repair beacons, but sometimes there aren't.
Why is it so expensive to fix the ship now?
As you get later in the game, it costs more and more to fix the ship.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, it's definitely... I don't know exactly where the cutoff happens, but it goes from 2 to 3 to 4, and 4 is the highest it gets per point.
Okay.
But we're in the last sector, so as long as we make it to the end, we'll get 10 free repairs. I think we should upgrade...
And there's another store.
Wait, there is?
There's another store. Yes, there is.
Well, let's go here and then go to the store.
Let's have a look-see.
Just in case we want some extra spinning scrap.
Wait. Hit the map next chance you're able. Oh,
Alright, well, these guys look like they want to hear about our message. They have a med bay. This makes me think we should be using mind control, and we'll just wait for the flak to fire. Now it only takes 20 seconds. When it does, we can use our heavy laser on their med bay and not use a missile. We're gonna let Jesus do the heavy lifting in this fight now that Mohamad is a little bit injured. Their weapons are actually not all that scary.
Here it comes.
See?
Nope, guess not. Okay.
So now we just wait for the flak. When it fires, we'll shoot the heavy laser at the med bay. Then we'll turn on the heal bomb.
That flak gun is recharging preternaturally fast.
I really, really like how well it spreads the light of Jesus. That's all I want to say.
I really do too. That is magnificent.
I don't think we need the flak anymore. Well, I'll leave it at 3. That should
Yeah.
that should be just peachy. I want to wait
Send
a
our
little bit.
ministers in.
No, I want to.
No, because
I'm
the
gonna wait
fires
for
aren't.
the fire to go out and then we board.
Okay.
And there we go. They're gonna go ahead and hang out in the weapons room, or we can just kind of run around until the heal bomb's ready, since these guys aren't very good at running. And we're like,
No, they're in fact
Jesus and
very, very bad
Mohammed,
at that.
I think were like almost as
Sprinters.
fast
They were
as-
like Kenyans or
yeah,
something.
I was just gonna say they were like Kenyans. It's like we're on
Maybe
the
they
same
were.
wavelength. You know, I mean, I hear that
Wavelength
they.
of God.
Well, they were white. We talked about that earlier because Jesus used.
That's a strike
skin
against them,
bleaching.
actually.
Yeah. But maybe they were white Kenyans. Well, we got a chain
Oh,
laser.
there's a thought.
I had a Civ game recently where I was America, but we were. I have Mount Kilimanjaro, so maybe it's kind of like that.
Just a different time, different place.
Yeah, you know, Mount Kilimanjaro could have been anywhere in theory.
Yeah. And that confers its mystical abilities upon whoever is near it.
Right.
Whoever, like, starts living there. Forever.
Exactly. Let's see. Well, we don't need any of those things. Flak 2.
Flak 2 would normally
be
be pretty appealing.
I would like that to go with our flak cannon. I mean, that could be very...
That's a lot of flak.
That could be very devastating. I don't know if the chain laser's not a bad weapon, but I don't think it's good with our current setup.
I don't think it's good, yeah. I don't think it meshes very well.
So let's get rid of that and buy this flak 2 here. And now we can shoot... The flak artillery shoots every 20 seconds, and this shoots every 21.
That
So
is beautiful, actually.
that
That
will
is
be
14 flak shots.
Yeah, and then we have the heavy laser, so that seems like it would...
If that doesn't change their mind about violence, I don't know what will.
I really don't.
You should also buy the missiles. Buy their missiles.
No, I hesitate because we'll get some free ones at the repair node, and we don't need them as much anymore. And I really want to make sure we get more weapons and more shields before we fight the
I feel
Tempter.
like the shields should probably be the priority.
Well, first let's make sure... You know, the flak 2 actually takes the same as the heavy laser, so that should be just fine. Normally I wouldn't want to use this because it takes so long to charge, but when we combine it with the other flak, the amount of damage it will do will make up for how long it takes to charge.
I agree.
I think we do want one more power.
Yeah. Just to power everything.
And now we'll go... I think we'll need to go up here and circle around.
I think we will too.
Hopefully we have enough time. It's really our only option anyway, so... Hey, God just sent us a fire beam.
Holy crap.
Well, I don't think we need it, but
We can sell it.
Jesus would sell it. You know, sometimes...
Yeah, he would. For
money
scrap. Jesus was really into scrap.
Yeah, sometimes the money changers were into helping Jesus, and that Jesus was alright with that. You know, sometimes money changers aren't all bad.
It's really only a problem when money changers are dicks.
Yeah, you don't want to see a money changer.
And that
be
is
an
gospel.
It's like they're, you know, foreclosing on people because their relatives died and stuff like that. It's just really kind of trashy.
There's nothing chill about that.
No. But sometimes they're not so bad, you know? We're going to want the heal bomb pretty soon. Ooh, we got shot a little bit. I don't think it's anything we need to worry about. We do want to use our little heal bomb, though. I kind of wonder if it will heal the mind-controlled fellow. It did not.
This is good.
Interesting. Oh, crew are dying, but that's alright. We can just turn on the clone bay.
No, that was Mohamad, I believe.
Yeah, Mohamad, he's not going to die. Mohamad will always be born again. Yeah, I forgot to even attack with the other flak weapon.
That was...
Well, that's okay. It shoots 7 shots, so you can still hit him a little bit.
Yeah.
So we'll just need to go ahead and finish teaching them about the error of their ways. They have a lot of lasers, but we have good dodge, so I think we should probably be okay. Alright, let's get over there. Probably should turn that off. I don't think we need to continue to barrage them with flak.
Probably not.
And I think Jesus and Mohammed will be more than capable.
You should convert one of them.
Yeah, you're right.
No reason not to.
Well, the only reason I hesitate is because if we finish converting the other two, then we have to wait for conversion to end before we can finish converting the last guy.
Yeah, but we can destroy their weapons in the meantime.
Yeah, no, in this case it was definitely a good idea. I think we made the right choice. We got hit a little bit, but again, I think we're just fine here.
Perfect.
Alrighty.
Another victory for the Lord.
The Lord...
And I think you have enough to upgrade the shields now.
We certainly do. There's no store in sight. I see no reason not to. We're one short of getting an extra power, but hey, that's okay.
What a Christ.
I don't even know why we have 2 oxygen on. But
because it's good in case it gets damaged.
No, I mean, it doesn't need to be powered.
Oh, well, powered, yeah. No, probably not.
That's alright. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and jump down here. I think we'll have plenty of time to get to the exit. Okay. Well, here's a rock cargo ship that's confused, and I think they need someone to guide their path.
They do. Into the light.
They have a med bay. I think we're going to go with a similar strategy to what we've been using. And we do need to power the flak. I think I'm going to take 1 out of mind control to get more in flak.
Yeah.
And also turn off the heal bomb. And we'll do this. And we'll go ahead and mind control. And there we go. So I think this will work out pretty well. I need to remember to fire the flak 2 at the same time as our artillery fires.
Yes.
And we should be able to take out the med bay without too much trouble using that tactic. Jesus was well known at being an effective tactician.
He was.
Alright, and there the med bay is finished.
Ooh.
And our flak hit them quite a bit.
That's very rough.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
alright.
We should disable the flak cannon.
We should probably turn that off now. I think we've done the Lord's work enough with that.
Yes.
With that cannon.
Really shown them who's boss. It's the Lord.
It is the Lord. I'm gonna make sure that
awesome.
Jesus doesn't die so we can preserve the skills. And even if they get that med bay repaired, well, we can always hit them with more flak. And you know what? We can actually use mind control to stop him from repairing that.
And we should.
And there we are. We're gonna go ahead and shoot some more flak at him because we have no reason not to. Heal bomb is ready to go. Alright. As soon as our teleporter's ready, we can just hop on over and finish converting them. I think they'll be very eager to hear what we have to say.
Yes. Drop some knowledge on them.
Some knowledge bombs, yo. You heard about God? Know what I mean? Alright. We got him. We just have to wait for the teleporter to charge because we're in an asteroid field. We sure helped those folks. Do you think we have time to go to the top one? I kind of feel like we do.
Let me get a second to... I think we have 3 more jumps.
1, 2, 3. Are you sure it's 3?
No.
I think we can go to the top one.
I think we should do it.
I'm gonna trust my instinct on this. Hey, free stuff.
Ah, good instinct.
Well, you know what they say.
We should get some power.
Had his instincts. We should get power. But first, we're gonna have to fight these guys. They have a missile. It's a small missile, but it will charge quickly. They've also boarded us with some hard-headed Philistines.
That's okay. We specialize in those.
Yeah, our own Philistines can take care of them. And in fact, let's just make this a little easier on ourselves.
The only Philistines on the block.
Their missile missed us because God is on our side, as he usually is.
I love God.
Let's just put 2 in flak. The clone bay, at this point, I think is actually less threatening than the med bay. Because we can injure all of their crew without killing them, and then deliver the killing blow once the clone bay is down. In order to enact this, we're going to move down here.
It's even easier on rocky guys.
Yeah, especially now that their pilot has left. So we just wait for our Flak 2 to charge. We shoot at their clone bay. If we're lucky, and we are, it's taken out. Now we move in there. We can finish the job. We just got hit with their missile. I think that's not too bad. We can go ahead and finish converting this fellow who came out of the mind control. Everything seems to be going alright. We're going to get hit with some 2 damage missiles. There's not a whole lot we can do about that. But we're about to get some free repairs. Hopefully we hit a repair node or 2 before we fight the boss too. Yeah, that missile is firing quite fast. It's a good thing we have decent engines.
In harder difficulties, is that enhanced, the speed at which they charge?
No, I think it just makes them have better weapons. Although that seems to be firing very fast.
Yeah, that is unusual.
Maybe it has like an automated reloader or something. I didn't know that they could have augmentations, but maybe they can.
Maybe.
So that was firing unusually fast for a 2 damage missile.
Looks like less than 10 seconds between.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and upgrade power a bit.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna hit that clone bay too. We want the passive healing, and at this point we have this crap to spare.
Alright.
Alright, let's go down here. I think
looks like we're gonna make it.
Yeah, my intuition was right. There is a sun.
Yeah. Oh, but it's a solar flare. That's okay.
Yeah, we'll be alright. God is on our side. I think what we're gonna do here is
with a blitzkrieg, Jesus' famous tactic.
Yeah, Jesus was known for blitzkrieging his foes. We don't want the Mary Magdalene fighting. She wasn't, she could fight pretty well, she just wasn't durable because she was a woman.
She wasn't a man, she was still a woman.
Yeah, and that was really her fatal flaw.
Yeah.
She was really good at, like, rubbing her hair on Jesus' feet, or was that a different prostitute?
I don't know. He loved prostitutes, and who could blame him?
Prostitutes could be pretty cool folks. I suppose. Man, they are about to get some flack. You see that?
Oh, that is a rough flacking.
That is well, not dubious. It is just an intense flacking. It is a good, hard,
grievous flacking.
Yeah. Although they resisted quite a bit of it, which is fine with me, because we're not out to kill them. We're just out to, show them what.
Change them.
Yeah.
Change them fundamentally.
To make them better.
Yes.
Got a little fire in there, but we also have a way to vent that immediately, and we don't need our weapons.
This is a good ship. This is a really good ship.
It is pretty good. I think the flak artillery is not as good as the regular artillery, but other than that, the ship is quite good. The thing about the flak artillery is that it can be very good, and it is with our current loadout. The problem with it is that it doesn't work unless you have other weapons to go with it. So if you have the artillery beam, you will eventually win if you survive, because it goes through all shields.
It is a certainty.
Yeah, if you have the flak gun, it's not as good unless you have weapons to go with it.
Of course we held them.
Yeah, well, okay, a slug is hunting these refugees for sport. Well, Jesus doesn't approve of hunting refugees for sport.
He didn't. I don't think he ever hunted, period.
Yeah, Jesus was not into hunting, especially not hunting refugees. That's just rude.
No, that's weird. That's a weird thing to do.
Yeah, Jesus wouldn't be hunting any refugees. Let's see. Our power situation is a little strange. Let's get the clone bay off.
System broken. Ooh.
Oh yeah, we need weapons repaired. We'll have to wait for that. It'll just take a sec. Our teleporter is recharging.
I don't like the number of missiles he has and the speed at which they are charging.
I don't like that either. Also,
that could be a very serious problem, actually.
We cannot mind control them because they're slugs, and they're immune to that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do the best we can to convert them.
That is extremely concerning, actually.
Well, what we're gonna do is just shoot as much flak as we can at them to help them understand the error of their ways. And hopefully they don't shoot us with too many missiles.
Oh.
We might have to jump away early. We'll just see how it goes.
I think that would be prudent. Jesus knew when he... Oh, God.
That is a lot of missiles. It makes me very uncomfortable.
I want this missile launcher that they're using. You got him. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Well, we could be doing worse, for sure. Their clone base down. I think we should just kill them. Yeah, we're just gonna finish it. We're gonna take some hits, but we're also almost at the end. We cannot take 2 more missiles.
I don't like that.
I think we're almost done though. This is the last guy. Oh my lord, this is not the last guy. Oh, it missed. We have 2 life left. Do we have enough faith?
Oh, I don't like this.
Oh, we have enough faith. We did it.
Praise him.
Praise him. Oh, praise him. That was so much closer than I thought it would be.
I thought I saw the light. I thought I was walking towards the light.
That was a miracle. It was a miracle. Let's jump to the next sector. Well,
testify.
Actually, no. This is the end of this episode. We'll have to pick it up. Although keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that when we jump to the next sector, we'll get 10 free repairs, and without too much luck, we'll have at least 1 repair node. So we'll be at almost full without even having to see a store. I think we'll be okay. I don't know if we'll definitely win. I think we have a good shot, though. I think God is on our side. We have Mohamad, we have Mary Magdalene, we have Jesus. The angel.
We got a lot of fucking juju in here.
Yeah, I mean, look at Mohamad. He is set in the way of violence.
Once again, kind of degraded a little bit in scholarship and other things.
Yeah, he was a good scholar for a while, just like
he has not
Islam
lost his passion for violence.
Yeah, but ultimately Mohamad was a prophet of violence, and that's really how we've ended up. So great, awesome. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.